Hey YouTube, this is Mystic Virgo back for a reading today for the Aries. I've pretty much done all of the signs between last night and today. I'm going to have after this the Gemini, Taurus, and Virgo. So I'm going to work on the Aries to see what kind of reading I have for you all today. I'm going to be using two decks today. I'm going to be using my Earth Magic cards, and I'm going to be using my Tarot Kipper deck here, the fortune teller deck. So I'm just going to read and see what comes up for you all. I hope you all had a great weekend. Back to work tomorrow. I hope you all resonate with my channel. And if you do resonate and like the reading, go ahead and subscribe and like and pass it on. If it resonates, cool. If there's no anything in here that resonates with you, it may be a little something that resonates with you. Just take what you need and leave the rest. So we're going to get started today on the reading for my Aries and see what comes up for you all today. I have here Breach to begin with. So we're going to see further what your reading is about today, Aries. The other readings I have up, you can go ahead and check those out for the other signs to see if you are maybe if you're a cross watcher, to see if maybe there's something you need to know about the person you are in a relationship with, or just wanting to figure out what's going on with whoever. Check your moon, sun, and rising signs also. It may be something in there that you need to know or something that you relate to. Even though I am a Virgo, I'm a Virgo moon and I am a Taurus rising. I sometimes resonate more with the Taurus, whatever, because I'm a double earth sign. Okay. I have here ancient healing wisdom, the shaman. So you probably have a gift of healing, very, very old ancestral wisdom that you have. Also, people have probably told you when you were little that you have the soul of an old person, or maybe you believe in being, maybe you believe in reincarnation, maybe you've been reincarnated and you used to be a shaman in your prior life. So we're going to find out what's going on today. For the sign of Aries, I have here very, very nurturing. You're very, very old soul. You have an old soul here. Definitely old soul. Somebody who cares and loves. You have a care for nature. You have a care for you probably are one of those people who hate to see paper going to waste, because why are you killing all those trees? You love trees. You have a connection with trees. You have a connection with flowers, but trees, for whatever reason, you really are connected to trees, to earth, to the earth, to the dirt. You're probably some sort of landscaper. Excuse me. You're probably a landscaper. You like to grow stuff. You like to see stuff grow. Even things that are difficult to grow in climates, you have a knack of making them grow. You probably can make a palm tree grow in St. Louis. I'm here in St. Louis. I've never seen a palm tree, but you could possibly make one grow. You know, that kind of thing. What else is going on here for this shaman, for the Aries? Release. You if you get upset or angry, you probably are the kind of person that likes to just go in an area and just rest and relax and get in tune with nature. You're probably a very, very grounded person, very, very close to nature. You probably know when an earthquake is about to hit somewhere. You probably are very, very in tune with the earth's vibrations. I know where I live that we're sitting smack dab on the New Madrid Fault. There have been earthquakes here in Missouri. We had one a few years ago, but it was a 4.5 on the Richter scale. It wasn't bad, but everybody I knew felt it at 2:30 in the morning. And you probably know before things like that happen. You probably know when tornadoes are about to happen if you're near a tornado-prone area. I just feel a lot of earth inside of you, a lot of earth magic and earth to you. You talk to the earth, you talk to plants, you talk to trees. You probably know how to talk to animals also here. I'm going to read this breach card to see it. Excuse me, to see exactly what is going on with that. Okay, breach. I'm going to find this breach and read it for you here. Aries. I definitely feel that I'm an earth sign, but I feel you are definitely into earth. I can feel your roots. I can feel you are deeply rooted to the earth. And I really, really feel that for you here. So I'm going to find it here in a minute for the whale and see exactly what your message would be for this whale reading. Okay, I have here: this powerful creature of the ocean takes a few great sweeps with his fins and propels himself briefly out of the water, where he spends the majority of his life. He's taking a break from the ordinary earth element in which he lives to exist, even for a few moments, in the realm of blue skies and sun. Have broken through the skies of the ocean in the magnificent display of fullness and strength. All whales breach, but none more spectacularly than the humpbacks, considered the acrobats of this family. In this image, the humpback whale that has burst out of the ocean expresses an almost palpable feeling of release and joy. So yeah, I think you get a joy when you are around nature and animals. You probably love to go to the zoo when you were a child, and you probably still do. You probably work with the zoo, maybe volunteer with the zoo so you can help take care of animals. Here it says, taking the time away from the familiar is literally about changing your external environment in a significant way, such as doing something unusual or perhaps something you have always wanted to experience. Another perspective is breaking through the barrier of beliefs that have restricted you in any way from being who you truly are. This is your opportunity to do some intentional breaching of these thought patterns, which will open you to different worlds and perspectives. Here, Aries, yes. So I definitely see that you are, even though you are a fire sign, you have a lot of earth in you also. So whatever your other two signs are, I will go back and see, because you're deeply rooted in earth. You probably will relate to, actually, you know what? I put up, you need to check the Sagittarian sign that I put out earlier, the reading for them, because they are a gifted, there's some people in that group who are gifted light workers. So I will go back and look at that and see if maybe there's something that you can relate to. But you definitely are into earth, into releasing animals, helping animals. You probably were really upset back when they had that oil leak, that Valdez, whatever it was, oil leak a few years ago, and how they hurt so many animal and marine life. Okay, so we're going to see, because you're so connected to earth and animals and trees, and I just feel your connection to earth very, very loudly. And sudden wealth here. It looks like you're wealthy, but you're wealthy in a way of helping the earth, helping people, and people and persons, and especially animals and trees who are hurting. You like to help them. You're the kind of person that thinks that trees and plants have feelings, and you hate to see trees cut down. You hate to see people wasting paper. If there's a different way that paper can be made, you're all for it, because they're just cutting trees, just killing trees. And trees are here to help us. They give us the oxygen that we need. And you don't even like for animals to be hurt. You don't like for animals to be hurt. You probably volunteer at shelters that house animals, and you probably, if you see an animal hurt on the street, you'll go pick that animal up and help them. And people, you probably have a false person in your life who's probably taking advantage of your kindness, because you're such a kind and gentle and loving person, and they know. And you have some unexpected income coming in, whether it be from losing someone. If you did, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe an inheritance or something like that. Or maybe you have a good job, or maybe somebody's going to offer you a job and offer you more money than you're making now. And this probably has something to do with the earth and what you are into when it comes to the earth house. And maybe you're going to try to get a house. Maybe you're trying to work on one now with this extra income you have coming in. If you don't already have a house, you're probably wanting to remodel with this money that you're going to get. Something's definitely good coming to you from the earth, giving you, because you have such a caring heart and nurturing heart from what you do with the earth and with your synergy. Everything is going to fall into place here, because you are such an earthly being. People don't can't imagine how much you are connected with the earth. And sometimes you have older people say my leg hurt or my shoulder hurt or I got arthritis. It's going to be a storm. A storm is coming. You already know that, and you don't have any of these issues. You know by the vibrations of what you feel from the earth that something is about to happen. Something big is about to happen. You've probably predicted earthquakes and tsunamis over in China and different places like that. Over in Haiti, they had a earthquake a few years ago, I believe a couple of years ago. You probably felt that all the way wherever you are. You knew that that was coming, or you had a dream that that was coming. Earth magic, vulnerability, and rebirth. Here, these three cards fell out, so I'm going to keep them here. You can see this. Um, you're connected to earth. I see earth and flowers, rebirth all around you. Animals, you love helping animals. Here, your love of earth and family too. Earth and animals is the hallmark of who you are. You were put on this earth, to help the beings, to help animals heal. I definitely see a connection with animals and earth and helping injured animals, maybe injured uh, pigeons, but I want to say injured eagles, and you just help these animals so very much. And maybe you lived a life of poverty and despair when you were younger, and you saw a lot of devastating things happen when you were younger. When it came to earth and trees and animals, you always wanted to help animals. You don't have to be that way anymore. Here's a cat here too in this card there. You know, that probably suffered when you were younger, maybe a pet. And here's a rat here and here also. And you help all animals, large, small, you don't care. You just like to help animals. You connect with animals, and the animal probably around you when you were little who got hurt and injured, you helped. So I'm going to do some clarification here and see what else, what other memory. Maybe there's a memory, but what other message there is for you. I see the Emperor card popped out right away for you all here, Aries. And looking back. So the Emperor, yeah, you were looking back at some kind of hurt and pain in your life. And whatever the hurt and pain you were looking back at, you're still thinking about it. I know every tarot reader uses don't cry over spilled milk, but I'm looking at this and saying don't cry over the spilled blood here. I think when animals hurt and they bleed, it bothers you, it hurts you because you don't want to see anything in pain. And when people cut down trees, I see this green here, the green there. This is like trees bleeding when they get cut down, and you don't like that. You know, you want to find a way, but there has to be another way for us to do things instead of hurting trees and hurting plants and hurting animals. There has to be something else we can do instead of shedding blood. I don't like that. You know, you don't like to see stuff in pain, and you stand on that. That's why you're so strong with the earth, because you don't like to see anything hurt or anybody in pain. You know, you don't like that. You want to be a savior of animals, savior of plants and trees, because you are connected. You have this synergy of feelings and emotions for plants, flowers, trees, everything. You just have an affinity to that. That's just who you are. Okay, and you give what you can give because it comes from your heart when it comes to volunteering and helping plants and animals and everything. And you're very, very good at it. You love helping animals. It brings you peace. It brings you comfort. It brings you money. It may not bring you a lot of money, but it does help out. You do stuff to volunteer for stuff, and trees and everything are around you. Plants are around you. It's like they find you and you find them. You all are connected. Trees are connected. You probably love a certain kind of tree, and you just go and hug that tree and love that tree, talk to the tree, feel the vibrations in that tree. That tree talks to you and lets you know when a tornado is going to happen, when a storm is coming, when we have tornadoes and earthquakes, and you are just an earthly, magical type of person, and that's great that you love trees and animals, and you like to help heal animals and trees, because most people don't even realize trees. They know that trees are there. They know trees have oxygen for us, but exactly, do trees feel? Do trees feel when they are getting cut down? Yes, you can feel it. You can feel the pain, the vibrations. You can feel the years and years that tree has been on Earth, 100, 200 years. only to be cut down, and you want to figure out a way, how can I do this? How can I be successful at stopping this from cutting down trees? There has to be a different way. We have to be able to work something out. But it's going to be something successful, and you have to have strength in this, because this is something that you want to do. Want to find an alternative to making paper, so we won't have so many trees and everything being cut out. But you have to keep it to yourself right now, because it's something that you are working on here, and you're cutting out. You want to cut out. You don't want people to cut down trees anymore, because trees have feelings too. Plants and animals have feelings. You hate to see people hurt, and you wish that people would cut out doing all of this stuff and hurting animals and trees, because it hurts you. It leaves you in despair. It hurts you. It wears you out, because you are trees and plants and animals. They energize you, and when you see an animal laying on the street hurt, it takes you down. It takes you down and hurts you. It literally hurts your heart and it hurts your soul, because you were put on this earth to help animals. Okay. And here you're walking away from all the hurt and pain, and you need to figure out a way to balance your life and figure out a way how you can help plants and animals. And you definitely are looking for ways to help animals who are hurt and in pain. So I hope this message resonates with you, Aries. It was a great message, and you are doing a great service by helping these animals in these trees. And you're feeling the vibrations of the earth when something not so good is going to happen. So you all have a great day. I hope you enjoy the reading.